Have you ever wondered how to build wealth and make it sustainable? Well, get out your pen and paper. This entire series will reveal the right cash flow to focus on and how to quickly get rid of that debt that creates a drag on your ability to accumulate wealth. I'm Melanie Perry, CEO of Zeallionaire Enterprises, and I hold a Certified Financial Planning designation. I've been in the wealth management business for over 20 years, and in this video, you're going to learn how to finally get control over your budget and have fun with it too. The reality is we live in a capitalistic world. You can fight against it, or you can use it to your advantage. Just like the blood that flows through our veins, cash flow is the lifeline of our personal and business financial well-being. If it's clogged up, we've got some problems, right? And the ideal cash flow that you want and quite frankly need is cash flow that's generated from an asset. To get even more specific, you want passive and portfolio income. And let me tell you, earning a W-2 income is the worst type of income that you could actually earn. It's taxed the highest, you don't get as many tax write-offs as a business owner or investor, and you're exchanging your limited precious time for money. Now, there are many cases and reasons to have a W-2 income, but you can't just have that as your sole source of income. You must invest either in yourself to start a business and or become an investor and establish part ownership in other people's businesses or own income generating assets. The idea of business ownership might be a little scary, and building an investment portfolio might seem like far reach. However, it's the American dream, and it's our time to enjoy this piece of the pie. So, to get started, to unclog those financial pores and to heal those financial bruises is by doing a financial colonic. Yep, I've got a 7-day cash flow challenge for you. Over the next 7 days, I want you to track every single expense, and I mean every dime you spend. That 79-cent candy bar to the toner, that you purchased for your office printer. Because here's the thing, if you don't know where your money is going, how do you expect to have financial success? Look, if you've been working on losing weight and you're at a bit of a standstill, you have to start to identify what habits do you have that are preventing you from losing those last 5 pounds. Well, your finances aren't any different. This financial colonic sounds painful, but actually it's very satisfying. Every time I go through something similar with my clients, they always are pleasantly surprised and relieved. So, what I want you to look for are areas that don't align with your financial goals. Just identify it, don't judge it. We are not here to beat ourselves up, okay? Now, once you've identified it, you can now make the necessary adjustments. See? I also want you to pay close attention to the areas where you're excelling and give yourself a pat on the back. Finally, I want you to identify areas that are causing waste. For example, if you have Hulu, Netflix, HBO, Amazon Prime, YouTube video, ask yourself, how much TV are you really watching? Grocery shopping is another thing. Develop a habit to take inventory first, plan your meals from that, and then make your grocery list. Now, one final thing I want to be very clear on is that I'm not suggesting to penny pinch and budget your way to financial success. Quite frankly, the opposite. I'm encouraging you to be a conscious consumer and run your personal finances in the same way you run your business. As a business owner seeking maximum profits, when there's excess or unnecessary cost, your profit margin goes down. It's just that plain and simple. It's important to understand this distinction because wealth is not attained by looking for pennies when there's dollars out there to be made, right? So wealth is attained by buying assets that generate an income that have favorable tax benefits. The more passive and portfolio income you acquire in your investment portfolio, the sooner you'll become independently wealthy. But first, you have to know where your cash is going. So take the 7-day cash flow challenge and hop on over to my Instagram page at Zeallionaire and tell me about your experience. I want to hear from you. I'll put the links below so that you can easily get there. And if you heard anything today that resonates, please share it with someone that you feel would glean value from it. I'm here to be of service to get as many women on track financially as possible. Onward and upward.